How to create a compelling video to persuade your viewer to watch it ideally till the end. In this video, I want to share tips and tricks from two different perspectives. First of all, I want you to understand the correct mindset you need to master before shooting a single video. Then I want to give you 5 crucial tips based on my 12-year experience in order to create astonishing videos. To be honest, I'm not a professional video maker and I'm not going to teach you something complicated or that requires lots of experience to craft it. It doesn't make any sense. You need to know the most important practical steps to create a video even with your phone without using expensive tools and without investing 10 hours. Before sharing this knowledge, I suggest you subscribe to my channel and turn the notification on to be notified every time I upload a new daily video. If you like this type of content, tap on the like button as well. Thank you. First of all, let's start with the correct mindset by answering these questions before recording. You need to know your target audience. This is an essential step, but most of the time undervalued. Let me give you an example. You can create the most attractive and compelling video on Tibetan ants, but if no one is interested in the topic, no one will watch your amazing video. Even if it took 10 hours of work to make fantastic frames, music, background, overlay titles, and so on. Before thinking about creating your video, define who your target audience is. In my case, I'm sharing this information for beginners, for people who want to publish nice videos on social networks, or want to create an online course. For sure, I'm not trying to reach professional video makers. Secondly, what is the intention of your video? Do you want to indoctrinate your audience to persuade them to share your point of view about a specific topic? Do you want to build trust and credibility? Do you want to teach them something or entertain them or both? You need to know it in advance before recording your video. Then, what do you want your viewer to believe in? What do you want your viewer to do? The last two questions are a game changer. Based on the answers, your entire video could take a different path. And I have another important question for you. What is the final result your viewer has to reach by watching your video? Ideally, every video you produce has to provide practical information on how to implement what you are teaching immediately. As you can deduce, I'm focusing on how-to videos and not documentaries, since it is not my field of competency. After this essential mindset premise, I want to share with you some important practical aspects you can use to improve your video's quality and retention. Tip number 1. Lights. I record most of my videos in my home. I use artificial lights as the softboxes you are watching right now. Illumination is the most important aspect of creating nice videos with good quality. In my case, since I'm using the green screen, I use 3 softboxes. One in front of me to highlight my face and other 2 to highlighten the green screen behind me. I'll probably create an entire video with the most important tips and tricks to create a video using the green screen. It seems to be very easy, but it's not. At the beginning, I wasted too much time to understand how to create the correct setup with the proper lights. By the way, pay attention to light up your face if you intend to create videos as I'm doing right now. Keep in mind that you can improve the light on your video by using the editing software in post-production. You can use different tools such as color correction, just to increase the saturation as I do in my videos. Lighting is the most important and crucial part of the video, and consider that in a film there is always a photography director who is a professional in charge of choosing the correct lights to use. Tip number 2. Zoom. This is an essential trick you can use in the video editing process. Let me explain why it is important to change shots repeatedly. To record these videos, I'm using one single camera. And to be honest, I recorded lots of videos even with 3 cameras pointed in 3 different angles. Using 2 or 3 cameras would be perfect for changing perspective multiple times during your video, but the problem is the time required in the editing process. So, especially if you are at the beginning and you don't have too much time and money resources, it's better to start with a single camera, even with a phone. Then you can change the shoot by zooming in and out multiple times during the editing process. The question is, why must you change perspective multiple times during your video? There are 2 main reasons to do this. Number 1, to fix your mistakes. Every time I make a mistake, by changing the shot, it's like I'm filming with a different camera and the mistake is instantly fixed. Number 2, every time you change the shot, you make a sort of reset of the viewer's attention. So, it is crucial to level up your audience's attention. This is important for the audience's retention. In other words, how much time your video is seen before the viewer quits watching it. Tip number 3, scripting. I want to share with you 2 different types of organizing the content before recording. The first solution is to manage your information by using simple bullet points in which you state the main topics you want to talk about in your video. Easy to understand. It's just a sort of table of contents to keep you in the right direction when you have to shoot your video. In this specific case, you improvise your speech, but at the same time, you know perfectly the content you have to share because you decided it in advance. The other method I'm using at the moment consists of writing the entire content word by word and recording it with a teleprompter, for instance. Simply, you have to read what you have written word by word. There are pros and cons for both these methods. For sure, improvising a speech keeps a more natural conversation, but on the flip side, you could make more effort in the editing process. In addition, even if you have decided in advance the main topics, it's easy to repeat some concepts multiple times, or you can forget to include some essential information. Reading a script can be unnatural, especially at the beginning, but it's easier to include all the relevant information without forgetting anything. You should try both methods. Tip number 4, slides. As you have just seen in my video, I used a slide to highlight a meaningful concept or create a sort of mind reset when I completely changed the topic. Sometimes I even use overlay text to underline some important concepts I want my viewer to focus their attention to. Sometimes I use screen recording videos when I want to direct your attention to specific elements, websites, or when I want to show you something while I'm explaining a concept. Obviously, the editing process is fundamental. I found a balance by playing with zooms, overlay text, and slides. The more elaborate the editing process, the more your video can be a super compelling video, but the more time and money you need to invest in it. Tip number 5, music. Music can be essential to add an emotional feeling to your video. As it happens in films, you should have an arsenal of different musical backgrounds for your video based on the concept you are sharing. Let me explain it with an example. Considering this video, I'm speaking about 5 tips to create a compelling video. In an ideal situation, I should have changed the music for every tip because it helps to create a sort of reset. Another trick to identify when to add music is every time you want to convey an emotional state to your audience. For instance, if you speak about a bad situation that happened in your life, you can use dramatic music. On the flip side, you can use a motivational track when you motivate someone to do a specific action. Obviously, it takes time. And as I told you minutes ago, you need to find a balance, especially if your plan is to publish one video per day on YouTube, as I'm doing right now. For this reason, I have a playlist of background music based on the topic of the video. At the moment, I have downloaded the tracks from the Envato Elements website. With a small monthly fee, you can download as many music tracks as you want, and not only music. Let's do a brief recap of the 5 tips to create a compelling video. Number 1, lights. Number 2, zoom. Number 3, scripting. Number 4, slides. And number 5, music. And that's it. If you find the information I shared valuable, or if you think this information can help other people, feel free to share the video with anyone you want, because it's a pleasure for me. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel and turn the notification on to be notified every time I upload a new daily video. If you like this type of content, tap on the like button as well. Let me know your point of view by leaving a comment below this video. Keep in touch in the next episode.